Welcome to the virtual reading fair, day 18. My name's afternoon session. My name's Harry Chia, and I am 6 years old, and I'm going to the first grade.
Thank you, Harry. And I'm Meredith McGee here in Jackson, Mississippi.
I'm William Trask in Jackson, Mississippi.
Greenville. Mary Hardy, Greenville.
Then okay, so Harry, did you have something you wanted to read? Your final book for this reading session?
Harry's still finding a book.
Oh, hey, Vicky, we got a visitor. Oh, we got a couple of visitors.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, Vicky.
All right. Well, Harry's gonna read it. We're gonna try to wait on Kansas. We'll start reading the certificates. We'll do the adult certificates first.
Fishing at them. Have you read it? You did it. What understand one course? It can be called on the other or the other. You can help carry this basket.
Okay. William, since your certificate is up here, we're waiting on Harry to come back. I guess I'll read yours.
Okay.
Certificate of Excellence is hereby granted to William Trask Jr. for his participation in the virtual reading fair, July 8th through 31st, 2020. Mr. Trask read excerpts from his two novellas, Verse Guilty Plea and the New Popular Party. Mr. Trask read political material and helped learners think deeply about public policy. Mr. Trask is a book toast and a Learning Tree book club member. Next meeting tomorrow, Saturday, August 1st. Okay, oh, you ready now?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
ready? Okay.
Lobster fishing at dam. You must get up at dawn to fish for lobsters. Pull on my boots. Pull on boots and warm clothes. It can be cold and the water on the water around year round. You can help carry the bucket of raw fish. We will use it for bait. Now I hail in the anchor. We head for the rocks. That's where lobsters like to crawl under the salty water. Look for a small marker. Each like this. Each person has a different color. Our color is blue. Their blue marker. We'll grab it now with this hook. The hook is called a grab. Now we have to hail the rope and trap is down there under the salt water. Pull hard. The trap is heavy. Look, we caught 2 lobsters. Watch out for those claws.
A U.S. Army.
This lobster is too small. We'll throw it back so it can grow. Now put some more raw fish on the hook. Lobsters will crawl into the trap to get the bait, but they can't crawl back out. Onto the next trap. While we'll have about 100 traps today. Look at all the lobsters we caught. Now it's time to call home. We're coming in. The end. 194 words.
Okay,
Good job.
very good job. Okay, you want to give us a brief summary, very brief?
Summary.
So you pull on your boots and warm clothes, and then the story says you can help by carrying the bowl of raw fish, and then they set sail. He hailed an anchor, and they went to a blue hole, and then next to some rocks in the salt water, and started hailing. Where lobsters are, they hailed a trap, and they caught a lobster, but it was too small, so they threw it back in the ocean for it to grow, and then they caught it, and then the story said will kill 100 crabs today. And then after that, it said, look how much lobsters we caught. It's time to call home. And then that's it.
Okay, very good, Harry.
Very good.
So,
Very good.
any other questions or comments about Harry's book about lobster?
I wish you can serve us some.
You ever had lobster before?
No, ma'am.
He said no,
Only
ma'am.
shrimp.
Okay, so
I like shrimp.
yeah, y'all like seafood, huh? And Lynette really did have a grilled cheese sandwich for lunch. Okay, so Clarence, are you ready to read 2 or 3 pages and then give us a summary of it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Can I finish the story I was reading this morning?
How long will it take you to finish it?
Not that long. It's only like 3 pages.
Yes, please finish it. Then that way we're
So
and tell me what it is so I can type it in the chat. Hold it up again, because we have people who are watching and listening to what we're reading.
yes, ma'am.
Hold it up for me. Oh, dig a hole. Okay.
So this is the next part of dig a hole. At the bottom of the mantle, you are more than halfway to the center of the earth. Now you must go through what is called the outer core of the earth. It is a mixture of melted rock and iron. It is 1,300 miles thick. It will be hard going, but if you have come this far, you should keep on. You are getting very close to the center of the earth. After the outer core comes the inner core. The inner core of the earth is a ball of solid iron. It is so hot it glows with white light. Go 860 miles straight down and you will be at the center of the earth. The center of the earth. The center of the earth is a place where east meets west, north meets south, and up meets down. At the center of the earth, there is nothing under you. Every direction is up. Your feet are pointing up, and your head is pointing up, both at the same time. Because there is nothing under you, you will weigh nothing. You'll float inside of your nose spaceship. The weight of the whole world will press down on your ship. Do not stay long. Go straight ahead and begin the long trip up. Go 860 miles through the inner core and 1,300 miles through the outer core. Drill up and up through the mantle, and then through the magma, then through the crust, then through the rocks and the sand and clay, and at last you will come to the surface. You will be about 8,000 miles from where you have started to dig, on the opposite side of the world. If you started in the United States, you will come up at the bottom of the Indian Ocean. It will be delightfully cool, but full of sharks. Stay in your submarine and steer it to the top. That's like the Indian Ocean. Okay. There you can open the hatch. You will see the sky and the sun, or perhaps it will be night, and you will see the moon and the stars. If you have a sail, hoist it and start sailing home, or else paddle. When you get home, you can tell everyone you have dug the deepest hole in the world and are very, very glad to be back on top of the earth. The end.
Okay. So you can give us a
Good job.
very good job. Now give us a update, including what you read earlier for people who are just not listening about the story.
Well, in the first part where you started to dig a hole, it just began when you were digging up the small dirt, like, and you have to start at a soft spot, and once you get to like maybe 6 feet deep, then you need a friend to help you start digging into, like, maybe have a bucket and pull it up. Then once you get to a certain part, you have to like get some type of geo that is very strong, because soon you'll have to go into the mantle, then the outer core, then the inner core, and then apparently um everything is up, so so you'll be floating inside of your geo apparently when you reach the center of the earth. And then if you started in the United States and you keep going straight and keep going straight, you'll end up in the Indian Ocean, and then you could go back home and then tell everybody at home that you had the biggest hole in the world, or the longest hole in the world, that went through the world.
Oh, wow,
All
wow.
right, all right.
That's
Okay,
some
well, thank you so
imagination.
much.
Some
Okay.
imagination.
Bragging rights.
Uh-huh. Now, is your sister, was she finished with her story?
No, ma'am.
Well, actually, she wants to read a few pages of her story before we start reading the certificate.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, while he's going to get her, Vic is in there. Lynette, can you click on there and read Vicky's? And Janice, Mary's is next. Could you read her after Lynette reads Vicky? I'm checking them out.
Let me see. I saw Mary's. I didn't see. Let me look and see if I see Vicky's.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, just let me download it.
Okay. Is was she finished?
No, ma'am.
She's coming. Okay. We can give her a chance because the next gonna read us one of the adult certificate while she gathers her book. Then go ahead, Lynette.
Certificate of Excellence is hereby granted to Vicki Jenkins for her participation in the virtual reading fair, July 8th through 31st, 2020. Ms. Jenkins shared extraordinary stories about Black soldiers and the Black experience. Ms. Jenkins is a founding member of the Learning Tree Club. Ms. Jenkins participated in 31 of the 32 reading sessions. Good job. Join the Learning Tree Book Club virtual. Next meeting, Saturday, 8/1/2020, which is tomorrow from 2 to 3:30, and that is Central Time.
Thank you, Vicki.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate you.
Thank you, Vicki.
Okay, so
Thank you, ma'am. You gave us.
So what now, ma'am?
Oh, what you
So
said?
you taught us a lot.
Oh yeah.
I said she taught us a lot. You very.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so Charis, are you ready to continue the story about these fabulous Black publishers, newspaper people? I mean,
What the name of the story is
Wash Your Whiskers, Stilton is by Jay Nichols Johnson.
Hold on, let me type it in the chat because some people are listening below. Hold it back up again, Cherry, for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Watch your whisker skeleton. That's a best name.
I'm gonna continue from the pages I stopped on um
Okay.
the last meetings. The mouse
Move the camera on her so we can hear her better.
the mousetrap. Who can blame me for fainting again? The mousetrap is very dangerous. Besides, I'm a very shy mouse. The idea of going on a live game show in front of a million of rodents made my first stand on end. Bagel gave me another piece of hot cheese bread to cheer me up. He tucked a third into my jacket pocket. You never know, he said. You may get hungry later. But I didn't feel like eating. My tummy was doing flip-flops. Shifty Paws dragged me out of the bakery and drove me to the television studio. I think he was afraid I would try to run away at the last minute. I hate to say it, but he was right. He pulled up in front of the top TV studios. It was almost midnight, and stars shone in the night sky. We stepped out of the car, and an assistant came to greet us. Which one of you is the contestant? He asked. Uh, I am, I said nervously. He shook my paw. It's an honor to meet you. You must be a very brave mouse to appear on the dangerous game show like the Mousetrap. I did not feel like a very brave mouse though. My tail trembled as the assistant led us into the studio. He took us to the host of the show, Vlad Torture Tail. He was a pale looking mouse with pointed teeth. He wore a black suit, a white silk shirt, and a red cape over his shoulders. Torture Tail looked me over. So, are you tonight's victim? I mean, contestant? He asked in a creepy voice. I hope you're not too fond of your tail. Hee hee hee. I turned pale. I tried to sneak to the exit, but Shifty Paws pulled me back. Stilton, don't give up now, he said. Think of your company. Think of your staff. All I can think about is my poor tail, I will. Shifty lowered his voice. Come on, Stilton. What's more important, your tail or the Rhodes Gazette? Good question, I replied. Let me go think about it. But let me go think about it and I'll get back to you. I tried to slip away again, but this time Torchy Tail grabbed me by the tail. You can't escape, he hissed. The studio doors are locked. The trap is ready. I gulped. 20 seconds to 20 seconds to go, Stilton. Torchy Tail cackled. Keep your cool or you'll lose your tail. Then he laughed. Then he laughed that creepy laugh of his again. Here's a picture of Torchy Tail. Good luck, Stilton. Suddenly, the lights in the studio went out. A big grandfather clock began striking the hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The lights came back on. I blinked. Two sturdy rats grabbed me. Your hour has come, Stilton. Then they growled. They dragged me towards a huge mousetrap. It looked like every rodent's worst nightmare. But I didn't try to fight them. It was too late to turn back now. Behind me, Shifty called out, Good luck, Stilton. I'll need it, I squeaked weakly. Stay calm, Geronimo, I told myself. Do it for the Rhodes Gazette. The rats slipped my tail under the spring in the rat traps. They put my paws in chains. Now, it was definitely too late to turn back. Vlad Torturetail came out holding a microphone. Meet today's victim, I mean, contestant, Mr. Geronimo Stilton from New Mouse City. Mind your tail, Stilton. I studied the members of the game show jury. The game show jury. They have such strange names as spooky snouts. Torturetail glared at me. Tell us, Mr. Stilton, what, what do you do for a living? I cleared my throat. Um, I am a publisher and an author. I run the most popular newspaper in New Mouse City, the Rodent Gazette. The game show host snickered. I have heard that business is not going so good lately, Mr. Stilton. Mr. Stilton, he said. Is that why you're playing our little game? Do you need the money, or are you just desperate? I blushed. What kind of question was that? I looked at Shifty Paws. He gave me 2 thumbs up and mouthed the words $1 million. I felt a little more confident. The reason I am playing this game is strictly personal, I answered. I prefer to keep it to myself, if you don't mind. Torchitail snarled. He was disappointed that he hadn't rattled him. Of course, he said. Let's move on to the next question. Let's move on to the questions. You know, by now that a
Look out
wrong
there.
answer will release the spring on the mousetrap. When the trap falls, it will pinch your tail and even chop it off. I shuddered. My whiskers were quivering uncontrollably. uncontrollably. The audience just laughed. A big, stocky rat with coal black fur and very muscular arms began to pound a gong. Dum, 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 dum. I could feel the excitement in the room beginning to rise. The audience was on, were on the audience were on the edge of their seats. I looked into the control room and saw the director rubbing his paws together with glee. I realized that the ratings were probably going up. Every every rodent must on Mouse City is probably tuned in to see me lose my tail. Here is the first question, Stilton. Tortoise howled. Mind your tail. Are you sure you're ready, Mr. Stilton? Are you ready, Mr. Stilton? Tortoise asked. I took a deep breath. Yes, I said. I'm ready. Are you sure you're ready, Mr. Stilton? Tortoise asked again. Yes, thank you. I said again. I'm ready. He said, ready, ready, ready? I said, yes, very ready. He said, are you sure? I said, yes, I'm sure. He said, are you very, very sure? I said, I'm sure. Can I start with the first question? I said, yes. He said, you know, you still don't look ready to me. I said, I am ready. He said, you're looking a little pale. And I said, I am not pale. I'm just ready. He said, I see some sweat on your whiskers. You seem upset. I couldn't take any more of this. Please, please ask the question, I begged. Torturetail seemed pleased. He had gotten me all stressed out, which was his plan all along, of course. The first question is very, very easy, Mr. Stilton, he said. Really easy, but only if you know the answer. The members of the jury laughed meanly. I wiped the sweat off my whiskers and tried to relax. First question, Tortoiseshell said in a serious voice. Can you tell us the original meaning of the word Halloween? The black rat began to beat the drum again. Dum, dum, dum. This was an easy one for me. I recently published a book called It's Halloween, You Fraidy Mouse. That included a brief history of Halloween, so I cleared my throat. Actually, yes, I can tell you. Halloween is an old Celtic word. The Celts from Northern Europe were the first to celebrate Halloween. They danced around fires wearing masks. I paused dramatically. I
Hey,
paused.
Sharon, can you come to us, finish that page and then give us a summary, so that we can go ahead and read off all the certificates, and I hope that you and your brother can join us tomorrow to finish reading at 2 p.m.
Yes,
for the Leadership Book Club.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Should I start summarizing it?
Yes, summarize it and continue tomorrow at 2. Go ahead and summarize it now.
So,
I mean, did you get to the end of the page?
there's only a few words left, so I could stop right here.
Okay.
So the Shifty Paws, when he was trying to help him, he had an idea of bringing him to the game called Mousetrap, which is the game that gives you $1 million you win. But if you answer the question wrong, you get your tail chopped off, or you just get a little pin. But he already knew that he was going to get his tail chopped off. So he decided to go to the game for the Rose Gazette because he really wanted his to get back on his feet. So he was already very, very startled, and this creepy man kept trying to make him more startled, so he wouldn't. So he would be more scared and not answer the question right. But then Geronimo Stilton became more confident when they were talking about the $1 million because he'll know that he'll be able to get the Rose Gazette back up. So he decided that he could do it. So he came and they now put his tail inside of the spring, and that his hands are stuck in chains, but he's not able to move anywhere. So the first question I asked him was, what is the meaning of the word Halloween? And he remembers the meaning because his last book he published was It's Halloween, Fraidy Mouse. That was his last book that he published before it got shut down. One of his last books. And so he was telling the meaning. He just started telling the meaning of it. And he started talking about the beginning of how Halloween came together.
Okay, very good. Okay, so at this point, we're going to read all of the adult certificates, and then we're going to read all of the children certificates. And Harry likes to go last, and he just happens to be in this reading fair the star reader because he read, I think, 32 books. But I think it's on the certificate. I think so. But anyway, Lynette is going to read 2 of the adult certificates. Thank you so much. This has been a wonderful intellectual learning experience. Oh my God, I learned so much. And we want to invite everybody. We're doing a virtual holiday book festival, November 28th. And we have a spelling bee that Lynette and Mary will be facilitating. And we have a poetry contest that the Jackson Book Festival will be putting on. And we also have a literacy forum coming up August the 11th, which is a Tuesday. We would like to invite our guests and everyone to attend. And we will in touch with everyone via email after that. So, Ned, you can go ahead and read the 2 certificates that you have.
Okay. Well, first I want to tell Chair is that I did have that, I had a hot cheesy sandwich too. And I took and sliced the tomato in there from the, we had to go to the farmer's market. So that's we did that. So I made a grilled cheese sandwich and I sliced the tomato, and my lunch was delicious. So thank you for that idea.
And she really did, Cherry, because she texted me a copy of it.
All right, I'm going,
Huh?
what'd you say?
Yeah, I told her that you texted me a picture of your grilled cheese sandwich.
All right. I'm going to read. Certificate of Excellence is hereby granted to Dr. Janice K. Neal Vincent for her participation in the virtual reading fair July 8th through 31st, 2020. Dr. Vincent shared poems from her A Little of Me, A Little of You, spoken word choir book. Dr. Vincent read scholarly material and introduced learners to important Black figures. All right, thank you, ma'am. We appreciate you. You have encouraged us.
Thank you. What a surprise.
A
A surprise.
certificate of excellence, ma'am.
I said, thank you. What a surprise. It was unexpected.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Great contribution.
Certificate of excellence is to
Start over
okay.
again.
Meredith C. McGee for her participation. Okay, I'm sorry. Certificate of excellence hereby granted to Meredith C. McGee for her participation in the virtual reading fair July 8th through 31st, 2020. Mrs. McGee uploaded 36 videos. Mrs. McGee read poems and book excerpts. Mrs. McGee hosted the virtual reading fair. She spent 34 volunteer hours facilitating the virtual reading program. She shared video content on the organization's Twitter feed, Facebook page, on the web pages, and on her YouTube channel. McGee is a book toaster chair, community library, Mississippi, and a founding member of the Learning Tree Club, which will meet tomorrow from 2 to 3:30 Central Time. And I'd like to thank her for her patience we trying to get here on time and participate. And we appreciate the effort that you put in because it was really a wonderful event. And we thank you.
Yeah, and I think you all, because I have to tell these young people, you have in your presence authors, former professors, teachers, educators, and people are intellectuals. You could, and then I think about Miss Oli McCarty, an ordinary person who did something extraordinary. And that's the whole goal, is to encourage you that you are ordinary now, but you can be extraordinary. Just have to put one foot in front of the other one and strive for excellence. You can do anything you want. And I'm going to read Mary Hardy's certificate, and she's also the owner. Mary Hardy is the owner of the only Black-owned bookstore in the Mississippi Delta. Certificate of Excellence is hereby granted to Mary Hardy for her participation in the virtual reading fair, July 8th through 31st, 2020. Mrs. Hardy was an exceptional reading coach, mentor, and model reader. Joined the Learning Tree Book Club virtually. Next meeting tomorrow, 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. And get in on that, tell people about the spelling bee that they're putting on as well. Now let's see if that's all the adult.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
And your mother's poetry was really a highlight. I really enjoyed the poems that your mother keeps by her bed. And she's 93, right?
92.
92. Yes.
Thank
That's
you.
what thank you. And so we're gonna do the we got all the adult certificates. Now we're gonna do let me go to the file. I don't know if I'll be blocking y'all out when I'm going.
Me?
We didn't read yours.
And Williams.
Read my, read,
We
Mr. B
read
read mine.
Williams,
Oh,
but we didn't read the net. Hold on, the net. Wait. Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to
Hold on.
lower it down.
I'm going to get this.
Don't do that.
Oh, and I gotta read I'm reading yours, then I gotta read your grandson. Hold on.
Oh my God, so yeah, Trey.
Oh, your grandson. Okay, certificate of excellence is hereby granted to Lynette Stafford for her participation in the virtual reading fair, July 8th and 31st, 2020. Stafford invited several guest learners to listen to readers. The Stafford participated in the reading fair with her grandson. She shared unique stories about the Black experience. She's an exceptional reader and researcher. Join the Learning Tree Book Club virtually tomorrow at 2 p.m. Thank you so much. Lynette.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Yes. Now I'm gonna read
I enjoyed.
Yes, it's been I'm still thinking about that book you had from 1964. Now I'm gonna read Trey's certificate of excellence is hereby granted to we got the wrong
I know you did.
certificate of excellence is hereby granted to Robert L. Williams, age 6, first grade, ready for his participation in the virtual reading fair, July 8th through 31st, 2020. Robert participated in the reading fair with his grandmother. He read over 8 still illustrated children's books, was an energetic guest reader, is a very articulate reader, well-mannered, and was very attentive. Reading coaches encourage Robert to practice writing new words. All right.
Thank y'all.
You are welcome.
Could you download that?
What you say?
I can print that for his mom and his dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna email
Put it in the chat.
I'm gonna email it to everybody so they can print it out. What I have over here is just the picture of it. That's in the chat. The picture could be put on social media. It's a JPEG.
I don't have his certificate. I don't see his.
Yeah, I'm gonna email it to you so you can print it and give it.
Okay.
And also, I'm gonna give you the PDF file so you can share it any way you want to. You can use share it on social media. It's a picture. I have a picture of it as well. Okay, so now.
Thank you.
I'm checking it out. We read Trey. Read George the Net. We read Mary. We read Vicky. Read Trey. So I think we have 3 left. I think we have Clarence, Cherish, and then Harry. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna read Tyler Ann's, even though she's I think her mother is doing so they couldn't bring her in, but I'll get hers to her mother as well. but I'm gonna go ahead and read it. Certificate of Excellence is hereby granted to Charlie Ann Hines for participation in the virtual reading fair. Charlie Ann reads very well and is very impressive and entertaining. The founding member of the Learning Tree Book Club. Coaches encourage Charlie Ann to participate out loud and invite her to participate in the upcoming spelling bee and poetry contest in November 28th. Okay, and now we have Clarence. Certificate of Excellence is hereby granted to Clarence for his participation in the virtual reading fair. Clarence reads very well, is very articulate, and has great potential to excel in the arts. Happy reading, happy writing. Clarence is encouraged to enter the poetry contest November the 28th, 2020. Now I gotta shrink this down to Clarence. Oh. We gave you a pad and some pencils and erasers. And we hope
Thank you.
take these pages and fill them up with words. Right? You can make it into a journal or write you some poetry, but we want you in the poetry contest. And if you ever become a famous poet, don't you forget about us. All right?
We won't let you.
We ain't gonna let them in.
Win.
Now, I heard that we're not gonna let you. Thank you so much. Okay, now we have his sister Cherish. Certificate of Excellence is hereby granted to Cherish for her participation in the virtual reading fair.
They did.
Cherish reads very well, is very articulate, has great potential to excel as a writer. Happy reading, happy writing, and Cherish is encouraged to enter the poetry contest as well, November 28th, 2020.
Oh, I should finish it because you wanted to just say the piece of today.
Where's our Cherish?
I'm sorry.
Okay, Cherish. We got you a bag. And also a tablet with empty white pages. We have you a pencil and eraser, and we want you to fill this up with words. And we definitely want you to enter the poetry contest November the 28th, 2020, because you have the potential to write, and you can, once you write, you can use it in high school, college, or professionally. And take this ordinary gift and make something extraordinary out of it. Words. Write, read, write. How about that? Thank you very much. And then our last certificate goes to the star reader who read, I think, 33 or 34 books. I can't remember. I didn't count them. I was going by session. And his loyalty and faithfulness to this reading fair was noticed by the Mississippi Historical Society. And they gave him a special gift, which he is going to show to you all. And the author of this book, Frankie, what's the name of that?
Ricky Finds the Blues.
is gonna read the book tomorrow, and I hope you all can attend at 2 p.m. And Harry's gonna be able to go through the book. Now, Harry, show us your T-shirt. And tell us what it says.
Come in front and read. Let me hold and read.
These leaves are the roots. Everything else is the fruit.
All right. And then what else did you get, Harry, in your gift bag? Okay. You got some crayons, and what you gonna use the crayon for? Oh, he got a writing pad. He got adding
Additional education workbook
uh-huh.
and the saving for Manatees.
Uh-huh. They're saving the Manatees. My great niece wrote that book, and she's the third generation of authors in our family. And that's amazing, wonderful. Thank you. And so I learned from this session that you never know who's watching you on Zoom.
That's right.
And that's like, yeah. So when I'm meeting to go get
You did it from the heart, and you were rewarded.
Absolutely. Okay, so let me upload his
Then you.
hold on one second.
Oh.
Mary, can you read a certificate?
You all are welcome.
Yes. Mary, can you read Harry's certificate? You see it? See Harry's certificate?
Harry's certificate. I don't see it.
You don't see it? I just
It's on there.
It's down at the bottom. At the bottom of the chat. Oh, hold on.
It's not there.
I'm sorry. I'm doing it again. Give me 1 second. There it is. And I'm gonna give everybody their certificate. I'm gonna email it to them. And Cheris and Clarence, I'm gonna leave your gifts next door. Okay, go. You go ahead, Mary.
All right, it has to come up.
It's at the bottom.
It's coming.
Okay.
Okay. This is an honor. Certificate of Excellence is hereby granted to Harry Noel C., age 6, first grade ready, for his participation in the virtual reading fair, July 8th through the 31st, 2020. Harry read over 30 illustrated children's books. Harry displayed exemplary leadership talents. He welcomed readers to morning sessions. He spoke clearly and was well-mannered. Harry gave outstanding book reviews. He gave mature closing remarks. Reading coaches encouraged Harry to start writing in his journal. Thank you for joining the Learning Tree Book Club. Next meeting, Saturday, August 1st, 2020, from 2 to 3 p.m. Thank you very, very, very much, Harry.
Yes. Congratulations to everyone.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Sharing.
Congratulations. I enjoyed.
Congratulations.
This has been excellent. Remember when you remember this, when you're on Zoom, you don't know who sees you. So always be well behaved. Always be well behaved. Okay, so I'm gonna email everybody their certificates and are cherished. can you send me your email in the chat before I close the Zoom out? And I'm gonna upload both of our sessions to YouTube and to the Twitter feed and to Facebook and to the webpage within the hour, so everybody could see it and share. And thank you everyone for listening down below. We thank you so much for stopping by.
What do you want us to send?
Thank you.
Send me your email in the chat. Your email address so I can send you the certificate.
What? I know.
Enjoyed you all.
Enjoy it.
Bye. Bye.
Every day.
See you later. See you
Later.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right, see you guys later. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys. I think I had this.
Thank you, Meredith.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. Happy reading. Happy writing.
Muchas gracias.
Yes. All right, see you guys later. All right, thank you all.
Saying
Bye.
no.
Bye, bye.